Hi, Cancer. So we're just going to get straight into the cards because I know you guys have a whole lot going on and I feel really, really bad that it's taken this long to get your reading to you. So sorry about that. Hiding? Have you gone into your shell? The Four of Cups. I don't really feel an apathy. I feel like you kind of just want to be left alone for a little bit. And maybe that's why I wasn't like super anxious to get your reading done. I had a lot of stuff going on. And we've talked about how I have a lot of very strong Cancer placements in my chart. Like my midheaven is in Cancer. My Mars is in Cancer. So I'm a very family-oriented person. And when it comes to family, it's literally the entire world is my family. Like everybody is my family. And I had a lot of family things going on. And I do feel like you guys are doing, it's not even like a home vibe. It's I got to make sure that everybody's taken care of. You know, school started. It's Virgo season. So on top of you feeling like you have to take care of everybody, you're really analyzing everything, making checklists, getting things done. Virgo season is about making sure everybody's fed for the winter, right? And we get very busy during Virgo season. Three of Swords. And I feel like this is why you've gone into your shell. You want to be left alone because everybody needing you all the time and you doing everything for everyone all the time has left you a bit broken. Drained energetically, feeling like, when is it my turn to be taken care of? It's coming. I think Libra season, it'll be a lot easier for you guys to be able to count on other people in your life. But right now, everybody's really counting on you to be the strong one. And when you're not feeling so strong, it's really hard to do that. So take some time for yourself. The Four of Cups, it's okay to be alone. It's okay to, especially when you feel like somebody has broken you or a lot of people have broken you. I don't see a problem with that. But then again, I'm a Virgo, so I like to go into my shell a lot. You know? Ace of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So 2 4s here. And I feel like you're trying to find stability within something in your life. There's a very real truth that you're coming down to, almost recognizing things about people in your life that you cannot really count on. And, excuse me, sorry, channeling big time. I told you I was just going to get straight into it, and I'm getting straight into it apparently. I don't mean to laugh at your situation. I feel like you're coming down to some serious, harsh truths about how people treat you in your life or how you give energy to other people. And it's very difficult to hold on to your energy when there are energy vampires everywhere. Yeah. Except with the Four of Pentacles, I understand that being in that vulnerable state and feeling like you're lacking in some way now because everybody's like sucked the life out of you, you want to hold on to everything you possibly can. And I want you to remember that not everything is lost at this point. It's just a phase. This too shall pass. I know that's really like cliche for me to say to you, and some people probably roll their eyes and they're like, oh my God, Betsy, I don't know how many times I need to hear that in my life. The Five of Pentacles is a sense of lack. You're feeling a sense of lack right now. And I don't want you to get caught up in the Virgo-ness of feeling that sense of lack. Because during this season, you can be very harsh on yourself. And I want you to kind of just hold on. If you have to pull back from people and regenerate yourself, like a good crab does, do that. You know, Two of Wands. You have so many good things coming. You can look out into your future instead of feeling like, oh my God, I'm so drained. Oh my God, I'm so drained. I know the feeling and I understand it and I totally, totally get it. But This guy's holding the world in the Two of Wands. He's holding the world in his hands. You have so many good things coming up that if you allow this season to bring you down, it's going to be very hard to see what your future holds for you and what the universe holds for you. So I kind of, yes, be by yourself for a little bit, but don't hold on to everything you have left. I want you to still allow the universe to work, you know? So let's clarify these, and then we'll look at the bottom of the deck. The Four of Cups. Oh, Cancer. What are you indulging in, Nine of Cups? Escaping reality and overindulgence. Okay. I don't know if that's a good way to heal a broken heart, to mend a broken situation. I'm not so sure that drinking too much or eating too much or shopping too much or doing, you know, even working out too much or whatever it is that you do that's too much. Overly giving of yourself can even be escaping reality, because if you're giving to somebody else, you're not focused on what you're giving back to yourself. So when you are in that time out because you're healing this Three of Swords brokenness, that it was like, I feel like you were kind of shocked at how much somebody could hurt you. I feel like there was a truth that came out, and it was huge. It was a huge burden. It's like you saw another side of people during this season. You saw how needy people can be, and they put all of their burdens on your shoulders. So I understand the need to escape reality. I understand the need to pull back and be by yourself. Just try not to overdo it, you know, or set a limit. I'm only going to spend, I don't know, $50 today instead of $100. Can that work? Does that work? Oh, the Three of Swords is a burden that can be the Ten of Wands, but you're almost done. Like I said, Libra season is going to be so much lighter. It's going to be so much more fun. And I mean, we're really looking forward to the fall here in the United States and letting, you know, all of the old things of this summer, all of, you know, and it could have been during the eclipse time too. Something really, really broke you. You had to leave some things behind, and now you're trying to escape from it. Ace of Swords. Yeah, that truth was hard. It was really, really hard. How hard was it, you ask me? I'll tell you in a minute. See, during Virgo season, I have to I'm very OCD because I am a Virgo, right? And I have to get through the entire deck. It's so embarrassing. How hard was this truth that came to light? Ace of Swords, right? We have the Tower and the Nine of Swords. It was hard. I mean, this road that you have traveled was tough. And it broke you down, and it broke other people down. And it was like one of those things that, man, like, it's going to take a long time to build back up, build back trust, build back faith, build back just the energy form, you know? If you do energy work, you need to do a lot of meditations and grounding yourself and making sure that you come back into your oneness, your space within. We've talked about psychic protection before, and the leeches that you've had on you for the last couple of months have been kind of tough. And with this truth coming to light and you seeing how things have just crumbled around you, this is something that can pull somebody into serious depression. And I don't want to see you guys get there. And it's very easy sometimes for a Cancerian to go into depression. And I'm not throwing shade at you. It happens to me a lot. Like if I go into hermit mode, if I pull back from people and I stay there for way too long and I get into my Cancerian shell and I shut my emotions off, it becomes very, very easy for me to stay in that spot, and it gets worse. So, the planets going direct are really helping everything move forward. But the Four of Pentacles, I can understand you wanting to hold on to whatever remnants of this tower are left after it falls, right? The Four of Pentacles is like holding on to, oh my God, I've lost everything, because it feels devastating. It feels totally devastating. I'm going to hold on to everything that I possibly can because I can't seem to pull myself out of this. If you just let go of one of those pentacles just a little bit and allow a little bit of space for the universe to come in and work and do some work, it can really, really help open your mind up. And what else? Ask for help. Three of Cups. Go to your soul group. Find your people. I'm sure that they would be more than welcome to talk to you, to have, you know, drink some tea, spill some tea, right? It's tea time, Cancer. So open up to the people that you trust. If you, I keep getting this suggestion in my mind to tell you guys that if you need to have like Reiki healing, if you have a Reiki healer to balance yourself out, to help you out with these emotions that you just can't seem to figure out because everybody sucked the life out of you, go to them. Find out if they can, you know, find some time for you. You know, ask me. I have that service as well. Not promoting myself, but if you're ever interested, I do long distance Reiki healing as well. So, but go to your soul group. They're going to tell you how many pentacles you have, and it's like more than 5. Right? There you are. Yep. You're depleted. You're energetically depleted, and you might even be financially depleted at this point too. If you have people asking for help right and left, right and left, right and left. Just don't be hard on yourself. If everybody else is being hard on you, try not to be hard on yourself. I know that's really easy for me to say and really hard to do, but the hope, the good news is that we have the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is all about new beginnings. It's about making broad decisions. It's about having the world in your hand and being able to do anything when you put your mind to it, right? But you can't do that if you're in a Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Tower moment, right? Yeah, the Star. And these things that you have coming up in your very near future, I feel, are going to be so healing. Things are going to lift. This new moon energy might be rough on you, but things are going to lift. It will probably be a gradual lift, but patience, my dear. So let's see what's on the bottom of the deck, because I feel like all of the stuff that's coming up for you in the future is going to be very healing. It is time for you to heal yourselves, to bring back your energy. We have the High Priestess, the Five of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and then the Fool. Okay. If there is somebody in your life that you've always been kind of intuitively thinking like they're not really on the up and up, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. I also have Pisces here, Aquarius. Who else? That's really all I'm seeing right now. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles over here also. So an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. High Priestess and the Five of Swords. If you are dealing with somebody, or you have somebody in your life that you're just kind of usually like iffy about, like I'm not really sure if this person is telling me the truth. I'm not sure if this person is always on the up and up. I feel like that was either your Tower moment, or that was kind of the remnants. Like that was the truth that was found out. I want you to really, really listen to that. If somebody did something and you were like, oh my God, I so saw that coming. Why didn't I listen to my intuition? With the Page of Swords, that is that harsh truth coming out about this individual. But the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Pentacles are both saying that this was probably a very karmic situation. You probably had a lot of karma with this person, and things are going to be rebuilt in a much better manner. Like, it's not going to be something, I feel like the burden is going to be lifted in a really good way. The Wheel of Fortune is always about the wheel turning in your favor. We can't make it go any faster than it's already going to go, but we can do the work behind it and kind of help it along, if you will. Two of Swords. I feel like there's something that you're not wanting to see about a particular situation. It's like you've been waiting on someone or something and you're not seeing the growth happening with this situation or person. And it doesn't have to be romantic. None of this has to be romantic. It could be in work. It could be in family. So if it's not, you know, I always say, let it resonate in your life where it's supposed to resonate in your life. Don't force it to resonate in one particular area. But I do think that with the Two of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, there's a certain situation, again, it's like your intuition keeps on telling you, like nudging you, this doesn't feel right, this doesn't feel right, this doesn't feel right. So I want you to look at it in a different way. I want you to unblindfold yourself and make the decision to either stop waiting for something to happen and like make it happen with the Wheel of Fortune. Because whatever it is that you're feeling is the right feeling. Like that's your truth. And you need to know that that's your truth. We also have, so with the Queen of Pentacles and the Fool at the bottom of the deck, new starts in, you know, you could have a business partner, or this, to me, this goes right along with the Two of Wands and the Star. I feel like you either have somebody around you where you're kind of starting fresh with, somebody with good business sense, or just somebody who's very grounded, somebody who will get on your level. And it's really going to help you with your healing process and moving forward in life. Because whatever situation happened this summer to you, that kind of like unfolded in a very strange way and then exploded in your face with a whole bunch of truth and anxiety. It's like you couldn't breathe. You felt very, very restricted from everything, right? And now, instead of feeling that sense of lack, instead of waiting for something to happen, trust your intuition that you can no longer deceive yourself with fate, with the facade of some people in your life or some situations in your life. The illusions that are surrounding you on a day-to-day basis constantly, it's untrue. You are not lacking. You only feel like you're lacking because the situations you've been in and the people that you have put yourself around have sucked the life out of you. So it's really time to allow this Wheel of Fortune to come in and no longer wait for action, no longer wait for things to happen, and really begin to heal yourself, right? I think Leo season was really hard for a lot of people with all the eclipses and stuff, and things really came crashing down on them, and a lot of truths came out about a lot of people. So if you're one of those people, I feel like so many things are coming for you. Latch on to your soul tribe. Latch on to the people that give you energy and don't just take it from you. You know, everyone. And Virgo season is tough because we're analyzing everything. We're always looking at everything and analyzing it down to the very last detail. So hang on. I feel like Libra season, again, is going to be so much lighter and so much more free, like the Fool. Lightness, right? There's going to be a lot of action taken. Queen of Wands, Four of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. See all the happiness that happens? You have all the fours here. So there's a lot of stability coming for you. I think that this is a time for rest, You know, there's a lot of time for rest. There's definitely an earth sign around you. You could have a fire sign also around you, but I kind of feel like this is you taking action. You taking the remnants of what happened during Leo season, looking at this tower directly in its face and saying, I'm not going to let you get me down. Yeah. So stay in your shell for as long as you need to. Try not to overindulge too much in ice cream, even though I know that I like to do that sometimes, so other people probably do too. Try and get out and socialize, or even just get in contact with people that you haven't talked to in a while. Because I do feel like there are people out there that will help you, but you need to ask. And I know it's very hard sometimes to ask for help, because you're the one that's usually helping others, right? All right, my lovely, lovely Cancers, thank you again so much for your patience. If you want a personal reading, fearlessintuition.net. I, again, offer Reiki services and everything else on my website. Go check it out. I don't have any other announcements. I'm not going to really be traveling until the end of October, beginning of November, and I'm going to stay in the Midwest area. So, yeah, I'll let you guys, I'll update you guys about that in the October readings. I am going to do the second half of September readings next week. Might be a little late again, but I'm still catching up from a lot of stuff. So I love you all. Take good care of yourselves. Bye.